0, 1.
Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Bye, crypto bro.
Going on, crypto world? It's that guy again, Ball Deep Crypto, coming at you with a little SHX Stronghold. Shout out to my strongholders out there. Before we get into it though, Ball Deep Crypto is not a financial advisor. He's just a guy talking to his computer about what he's into, about what he's doing. What you do with your money is your choice. This is not financial advice. That being said, let's get into it. All right, first thing we're going to start off with a post here from Weimar X. Breaking, Larry Fink says crypto to 15 trillion this cycle. I think he's talking about overall market cap. Now, I've said this before in my previous videos. I've also said it to other people when I'm talking about crypto. Crypto, I believe, is currently about 4.25, which is obviously up from when I've seen it before. But even with or without crypto regulations, and maybe you could get there, but definitely with the crypto regulations, I said, I've told everybody, I think I've said in this video, by January of 2027, the overall crypto market cap will be $10 trillion. If that happens, it would have taken crypto 16 years to get to $10 trillion. It took the S&P 500 100 years, people. This is how fast this is moving. This is how fast things move in the information age. Can you imagine from 4 to 10 trillion, then to 20 trillion, 50 and 100? Come on. You are here. Congratulations. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, about to be the head of the WEF. Boo to both of those. But this man controls a lot of money and a lot of asset and has a lot of sway. All right, let's get into SHX Stronghold now. Shout out to Strong SHX. If you're not following this guy, do yourself a favor. This man is way more knowledgeable than me. Like I said, I'm just a coattail rider. I'm in here talking about what other people are doing out there grinding and giving this information for you. Obviously, Stronghold becomes a shark in global finance, he says. And the new video that's below, which I'm not going to play, it's 3 or 4 minutes. My video's already long enough. Sean Bennett lays out Stronghold evolving into the global financial ecosystem and confirms much of what I've been pointing out in earlier posts. Obviously, Stronghold's focus on the U.S. domestic market quietly strengthening its payments infrastructure. Now it's stepping back out onto the international stage, but with a completely new approach. Stronghold won't be issuing its own stablecoin this time. Instead, it's partnering with regulated issuers in key markets, starting with Japan, as we've seen with the Stronghold Japan, Stronghold Korea. These are, strategic moves. Stronghold SHX does not advertise what it's doing. As with its Uphold partnership, it's for high net worth value customers and institutions. That's who they want to focus on. Not that they don't care about us retail, but I don't think that we are the most important thing to them. They are institutional based. That's what they do. Now, at the SALT Blockchain Symposium in Wyoming, Sean and Tammy met with the JPYC, the first company officially approved to issue a yen-pegged stablecoin in Japan. Now, that partnership marks Stronghold's return to its roots, cross-border payments, but with a far more mature strategy, less experimentation, more regulation, real interoperability. There's that word again, people, interoperability. They want things to move cross-chain seamlessly and be able to be interchangeable. They don't want to have to be stuck to moving on just a particular chain, like PayPal has to go to PayPal only, etc. Now, the video makes the new model clear. Stronghold aims to be the infrastructure layer connecting banks, stablecoins, and corporate treasuries under global standards. Obviously, they are compliant. They are on Stellar. They are also on the Ripple, XRPL. They are able to, they ran the IBM stablecoin, the WorldWire. They were used as a stablecoin in that matter, but they can obviously be used for multiple things. It's not a stablecoin. SHX is not a stablecoin. Now, SHX powers this network, sitting at the infrastructure of traditional and digital finance at TradeFi and DeFi, people. It ties directly in what I exposed with the technical skeleton and bridging of worlds, the bridge between Ripple, Stellar, and IBM. Like I said, they work between all of them, and StrongholdNET is already technically built. What was missing was the strategic alignment, and it's now here. He says, how long do you think it'll take before the mention of IBM again? Now, Stronghold is no longer just another fintech. It's becoming the Swift of digital assets. Woo, people. I love me some Stronghold SHX, StrongholdNET, SHX. This is another shark in the tank. Still invisible to most, but already embedded where the future of finance is being built. The financial world is shifting fast. Yes, it is. And this video might be the most visible sign that the narrative we've been tracking is finally surfacing. Know what you hold. Now, if you haven't, go back and read the technical skeleton. As you can see on his page, you come to this link, you just click on it. The man is putting it down. It's just the way it's going. It's some really good, reading. StrongSHX.notion.site, as you can see there. And then also the same thing here. I don't know what this is. Maybe you have to bit.ly, you have to time in. I don't have that. But as you can see, some good stuff. A lot of good information. And here's the video. Obviously, it's on the Stronghold page. It's 3 minutes and 36 minutes long with Sean Bennett. Shout out to Sean Bennett about it. So go take a look. Stronghold. I'm a holder. I'm a believer. Good shit, Strong. Now, we're going to go over here and see SHX Utility Fiend. Again, part of this SHX Clique posse. Follow him, utility_fiend. Like I said, these people are out here doing it. Now he says, just laid out the master plan, which he just talked about. The branching out globally means it's complete. The rails have been built, of course. Stellar moves, SHX moves like Stellar. Rails, plumbing being built in the background. And always at the forefront is ISO compliance and regulatory compliance. That's who they are. It's what they are. And him and Tammy Camp, love this team. Believe in what they're doing. But as it shows here, obviously, on a post or whatever, saying you've got point of sale, e-commerce, technical SaaS providers, institutional partners, merchants, and customers. Then you've got Stronghold as the virtual ledger with Stellar. Obviously, they can go on the XRP ledger, which we talked about. US ACH with Nacha, and they're also ISO 222 enhanced payment rails. Stronghold, I'm always talking about Stellar, but they run on Stellar as well, obviously, is a beautiful thing. And like I said, here's that post from Stronghold where Sean Bennett, the guy, is talking about cross-border payments are back with the digital first, bridging of TradeFi and crypto, JPYC, Japan's first regulated stablecoin, and corporate treasury embracing Bitcoin, DATs, which they're working on. So shout out to this. Shout out to all of you for being here. Time is money, and you chose to spend it here. So hopefully you got something of value out of this. That's all I'm going to have to say on this video. I hope each and every one of you have a great day. And like I always say, chase a check, never chase a bit.